Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, it's my hope to help spread the word on a new up-and-coming potential web series that is in the process of actually having its first season completed filming. And it's basically, backed by some of the same people who have done the Doctor Who, the Forgotten Doctor web series that I've just been raving about in previous, episode reviews and discussion videos. Origami Wolf Productions, as well as a couple of the people in front of the camera, Java Green, who plays the Forgotten Doctor, as well as Edward DeGroy. And, I was invited to take part in looking at the preliminary video that they put together for an Indiegogo campaign. And the thing that struck me immediately was the enthusiasm that everyone involved has on camera in expressing what they want to do with this particular series. And that is, in a sort of manner of speaking, they want to go in and explore what makes up the mom and pop businesses around the country, the U.S., the smaller businesses that are personally owned and always going up against the larger conglomerates and chains and stuff like that, store chains and what have you, restaurant chains, that really, they have to struggle to stay above water, to stay afloat. And they have this great aspiration of doing it in a manner of kind of like when you see Odd Jobs and things like that. You have the two hosts, Java and Edward respectively, expressing viewpoints that really lend well to, like, they're going to bounce off each other and have fun with it, coming from different perspectives, having different sort of interests and stuff like that, and they want to get hands-on and also interview and speak to the business owners to take a look inside, behind the scenes, essentially, as to what goes into keeping these businesses running, And I just think this is a really admirable sort of, aspiration to have in a web series, because that is something that is largely unsung. You don't really hear much about the underdog companies, those smaller, boudoirs and stores that you might see in mini malls as you're driving down the main highway of your local town. And that's really what they want to do. They want to get inside those kinds of businesses and express outwardly, what exactly makes those businesses tick, why they are unique, why we need those. They're the fuel to the fire of our country. They're the ones really keeping things going when it comes down to the nitty-gritty. And this series just has a really remarkable sort of sense as far as how they want to go about doing that, with a very sort of entertainment side to it, but also a very much bringing awareness side. Now, I also love that business owners themselves will not be asked at any time to put any of their funding, their business money, the monies that run their business, into being showcased. It's really a matter of, give and take. They want to be able to go into a business and hear from the horse's mouth, what the expectations are, what the costs are, how, those struggles pan out, or maybe they falter, unfortunately. And, as I say, you have these two hosts who really seem like they're eager to get hands-on, they're eager to get into the nitty-gritty, and they're really going to have fun just going back and forth with differing opinions and stuff like that. And so, I really dig what I'm seeing so far as what the ultimate goals are with the Indiegogo campaign. And I wanted to, give a shout out to these guys and hopefully send more people their way who might want to take a look at that, because it could really reach any small business. They want to be able to travel around the country, and that's anywhere. Any kind of business is up for grabs as far as, making it possible to go inside and bring some more attention to that business, whether in particular or, sort of in general. And I just really think it's an awesome series. I'm going to put a bunch of links below in the description that I hope you will go check out if you have any remote interest in this, and I highly recommend you do check it out, because it's, again, the smaller businesses that keep our country moving, and it's sad to see them die out sometimes, You always see those storefronts that you might not actually pay attention to, but this series wants to bring you inside and make sure you see what it is that's moving our country and our world. And so, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. If you check out the links, what do you think of it all? Are you going to lend your support if you have any capability to? And otherwise, that'll be it for me. I'll catch you later. Peace.